Hey there everyone, I'm Michael, and welcome to another video. I'm taking down the Peacenet official soundtrack videos, and here's why. As you may remember, or maybe you don't, this YouTube channel started its life as Watercolor Games, and it was a place for me to share development updates and programming tutorials for a game I was working on in 2017 called the Peacenet. The Peacenet started development in August 2017, shortly after the development of ShiftOS had ended. In fact, they shared a lot in common. Even their code base was similar. At the end of ShiftOS's development, we were working on porting it to Monogame and C#, and giving it hardware acceleration and a lot of cool features that eventually made their way into the Peacenet because the Peacenet shared the exact same game engine that we had written for ShiftOS, even down to the save files at one point. The Peacenet was meant to be ShiftOS but done right. It was going to be a hacking game instead of an operating system simulator, and although it featured a lot of the same user interface elements and the same core engine, it was meant to be a different game, and a different approach. It was sort of set in the same universe. There were characters like Maureen Fenn and Aiden Near at one point, I believe, but it was meant to be a different gameplay idea. You were going to be a hacker, not an operating system developer. And that worked out. The Peacenet received a lot of following, and this YouTube channel grew quite a lot. Then we became BitPhoenix Software, and it grew even more. We had a Discord server, and although there was a lot of drama and a lot of community hell, there was still a community. Keyword was community hell. At the end of the day, we were all together, and we were all in this. And to that end, I'm very happy with this YouTube channel's history. And I'm very happy that these videos, these Welcome to the Peacenet official soundtrack videos, they exist, and that they're still getting following to this day. This YouTube channel has a lot of history in my life, and a lot of it is a little bit cringy, but most of it is good, and it's a lot of things that I've learned in the past with video editing, with programming, and game design in general, as well as managing community, that I owe to this YouTube channel. But the Peacenet is dead. It died in 2019, shortly before the pandemic started, and it died for two reasons. One is development burnout, which is a very real thing in the game dev industry, and even my college professors, who I would imagine are incredibly passionate about game development, even they have experienced the type of burnout I do. And the second reason Peacenet died was just that I lost motivation to work on that game, and that kind of goes hand in hand with development burnout. My biggest piece of advice I can give you, and this is coming straight from one of my professors, this is his advice as well as my own, is if you open up your IDE, all pumped to work on it, and then the moment you see the code you go, I don't want to do this. Don't do it. Just close your IDE and play some games for a little while. Go for a walk outside. Spend some time with your family. Watch some TV. Hell, if you're old enough, drink alcohol. Or if you're old enough and it's legal, go for some marijuana. Whatever it takes to make you feel happy and relax. Then you can come back a little while later, and eventually you'll look at your code, and you'll be all pumped to work on it, and then you'll go, alright, let's do this. That's my advice. And it's something I wasn't able to follow in the Peacenet days because there was just a lot going on in my life, and I just could not sit down and code without feeling, depressed and annoyed with all the things going on with my life, and I ended development. And in a lot of ways, I'm glad I did. It allowed me to pursue other projects. It allowed me to focus more on my dual credits at the time, which I had become very successful in. Being one of the top students in the class, not even college-aged. 99% is nothing to look badly at. Yes, that 1% annoys me, but it's 99%, man. That's pretty much an ace, and that's awesome. Couple that with the fact that one of my courses I actually aced the exam with a 130%, which you couldn't even account for in the grading system. That's pretty good accomplishment, if you ask me. But, I wanted to keep these videos up. Especially the development updates, because I wanted something to look back on, something to remember my origin. It's something that if you ask me what got me into game development, I could point to those videos and say, hey, have a look. That's my history right there. But these official soundtrack videos have been lighting up my phone even to this day with comments of people saying that this is a great song and I really love the artist. And I've even gotten a few comments that I may be reading them wrong and misinterpreting them, but they've actually congratulated me for working on this music. And I want to clarify, I did not make this song. As you can see, right below the blue official soundtrack text, and by the way, that says official, not original, that means it wasn't made specifically for the game, but it is licensed for the game. Kind of. Not really. I do have written permission from Anders Jensen to use it in the game, but it wasn't officially licensed. I was a kid. Anyway, below that, you can actually see the words, Anders Jensen. That's the artist of the song. It's decidedly not Michael Van Overbeek. I did not make this song, and I will never take credit for it. I would say go to Anders Jensen and give him some love, because he makes some awesome music, but unfortunately this track is not on his YouTube channel, but it is on Spotify, I believe, and a few other places, so give him some love. Don't go to my channel to congratulate him, please. Go to his. And that's why I want to take these videos down. I want to part ways with the time of my life where I had to beg Anders Jensen for permission to use his songs in my games, because quite honestly, although the game itself was a cool concept, I'm sort of embarrassed that I had to do that. And this video, every time I get a comment, it kind of wrenches my stomach in such a way that makes me sort of resent the fact that these videos were ever posted. Even though, for some reason, YouTube seems to agree with them. I've been getting a lot of comments, even to this day. One was a few minutes ago, actually, saying that this is the best song created. But I want to clarify that you may like this song, but it's not my song, and it's not my right to have this video up. Even if I have written permission. Even if Anders Jensen doesn't copyright strike this video or claim it or anything like that, it's his music, and he has all the right to have that credit given to him, not me. And to that end, I've decided I want to take these videos down and part ways with the Peacenet and my origin story. With that said, this is not just the official soundtrack videos I'm taking down. I'm taking down the entire archive. I would like to sort of take this channel in another different direction. I'd like to stay away from developing massive game projects and trying to make development updates for them. I'd rather make game development tutorials. I'd rather focus on small things, like how to write a dev console, or how to write a text wrapping algorithm that at least works, or how to write a user interface toolkit. All that stuff that, if you're interested in game engine development, is pretty important to know. And there's not really a guidebook on it. You kind of have to figure it out yourself, or take a college course. I want to make those types of resources available to you guys, and this YouTube channel is a perfect opportunity to do so. And having these old videos shadowing over top of the new ones I want to make is not really helpful. So, as of me posting this video, you'll notice a few of the Peacenet videos will be taken down. They'll be privated, and, well, more of them will be privated, so, yeah, enjoy them while they last. Anyway, I've been Michael, and this has been my little emergence from the underground for a little while, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.